Hey, what's up, guys? Mike Patrick. In this video, I want to talk about an experience of mine at Fork Union, okay? I want to talk about my roommates, all right? So it was three of us to a room, okay? And one of my roommates was from El Salvador, all right? Like totally different culture from mine, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Um, and one was a white guy, all right? And the thing about it, he had a totally different culture, okay? Because he wasn't like a white guy that probably grew up around a lot of black people and things like that. And I'm not a black guy that grew up around a lot of white people. And and the other guy, the El Salvador guy, he's I don't think he spent much time around black or white people, right? But the thing is, we like those my guys to this day, and we don't even speak. You know what I'm saying? But often I always think about. That's how, like I said, sometimes you gotta reflect on things. You don't recognize things in a moment, and then it take a little time, and then you go as you reflect, then it started to make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then and the thing about it though, man, you know how like I think about the reason I'm doing this video is because I think about race relations today, and how some people are so uptight and things like that. Now, mind you, we were only like 18, 19 years old at the time, right? And um, and so we would actually do stuff like this. This is going to show you how cool we was. And usually I was the one who used to get it started. You know what I'm saying? So, but we got to a point where we would be joking around, or we would be dead ass serious sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I would call the guy from El Salvador a spick. I would call the white guy a cracker. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he would call me a nigger. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with and then the El Salvadorian dude would call me a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And all of us well, I was the only one who didn't. I ain't gonna lie, at the time, even though I was joking, but I was the only one that said it with confidence. Them two, you can kind of tell they was like, they just was kind of saying it because we was, you don't want to feel like a punk, you know what I mean? And mind you, we in an all boys school, we football players, you know what I'm saying? So you got a certain, then we are like 18, 19 years old, you got a certain amount of testosterone and stuff, you know what I mean? Things like that. But we never got out of line with each. I mean, you would consider that getting out of line, right? But somehow, some way, we were the closest three that you could ever imagine. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because with no girls and stuff around, like man, it's crazy, man. Like we were real close, and we don't even speak no more now. You know what I'm saying? But I still think about them. You know what I mean? I'm sure they still think about me. Um, and man, and we was like a family in there. You know what I mean? And I love them boys to the death. And so the thing about it is, or to the life. But the thing about it is, you know, I I want to share this video because I think it's very, you know what I mean, symbolic to, like, man, just have love in your heart. You know what I mean? And judge people off the content of their character. I always say that. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know people's heart because, like, for example, in movies and things, a bad guy could really be a good guy. A good guy could really be a bad guy. Things like that. You know what I mean? And I think that was just a great example of how people from totally different backgrounds that look totally different, you know what I mean, and everything, and might even treat each other a certain way. You know what I mean? Um, but it's still all good. You know what I'm saying? It's still all love. All right, guys. Peace.